Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Shubham Oja and today we are going to talk about is automotive industry stealing your data. It's one of the most important question and people ask me about this a lot. So in this video we will discuss about why they are doing it, how they are doing it, and what is the positive side and the negative side of doing it. So automotive industry is do stealing your data, and they are stealing different kind of data from you, such as your surrounding views, where your vehicle is being parked, as well as what are your payment details and what is your name and email ID, as well as your addresses. So these kind of things are being collected by OEMs for developing different kind of things. There is, as I told you, is a positive side as well as the negative side. But before going into this, first we need to know why they are doing it. So the why they are doing it is most important, and the first one is to earn money and to generate revenues. These kind of data are being used and utilized by different kind of you can say OEMs or product development companies to basically develop the product for the futures and how they can basically improve their products. So these kind of things are just like the new oil, the new currency. If you have data, you can earn a lot. And if I talked about valuation, it's going to be around 750 billion by 2025. Sorry, it would be around 750 billion market worth of these kind of data by 2025, because we are going to see four major pillars. First one is connected vehicle, second one is your autonomous vehicle, third one is your electric vehicle, as well as fourth one is your shared vehicle. So if you're talking about these four main pillars of the automotive industry from 2021 to 2030, we are going to see a majorly four main pillars, as I told you. First one is autonomous vehicle, second one is connected vehicle, third one is your electric vehicle, and fourth one is your shared vehicle. So these vehicles are basically connected to an internet, and these internet data are being generated and being collected by your OEM as well as the third party. Basically major, you can say, big tier one kind of industries are using third party to collect all these kind of data and generate data for them to how they can basically improve their product. So second point is as simple as that, fast product development. So basically these kind of data are being utilized to develop product and as well as for the product maintenance and development are the two major things to drive your value, or you can say to earn money in the market. So these kind of things are important, and they are basically going to drive the automotive industry in future, how they are collecting the data and how easy, or you can say how reliably and how good they are at basically analyzing the data from these kind of data that they have collected. So it will basically help the automotive industry to move faster and develop product for the futures. And now we will look into how they are doing it. So they are doing it for earning money, product development and product maintenance, but how they're collecting these kind of data. So these data are being collected through sensors in your vehicle are around all the different components, from engine to your, you can say, a body, to your wipers. So if you're talking about sensor, there are different kind of sensor and there are different working parameter sensor installed in your vehicle at every different level of components. Engine, we have different sensors. We have mostly about temperature sensor, or if you're talking about body, we have around piezoelectric sensors. And if you're talking about wipers, we again have different kind of you can say potentiometer or piezoelectric kind of sensor. If you're talking about sensor, how they're basically collecting the data, so basically these sensor are generating data and these data are being sent to your ECU. In the coming points, I will discuss about how these ECU are basically storing the data and how they are basically sending it to an internet, because we have OBD2 kind of software in the previous, but or you can say monitoring or troubleshooting ports, but they were not connected to an internet. So how they got connected to an internet and how they are sending data wirelessly. So the second one is the camera. Camera is basically collecting data from your surroundings. Whenever you are driving your vehicle, there is a camera on your vehicle for different kind of safety purpose, such as your lane watching system, emergency braking system, lane departure system, or forward collision system. So we have different kind of ultrasonic lidars and camera sensors installed to basically maintain all these kind of things. And if you majorly wants to know how they get to know about these kind of things, they basically collect all the data into ECU, and then ECU is connected to TCU. TCU is basically a telematic control unit. TCU is a node which is a system which is connected to an CAN system. CAN is basically as good as your LAN system to transmit the data. They have a different kind of speeds. So in this we have different kind of ECU connected in a series, or you can say from one LAN cable to different kind of ECUs are being connected. It can be anything. It can be your engine, it can be your body, it could be your transmission. So these kind of ECUs, as I told you, collect data from the sensor, and these sensor data are being collected by your TCU, and TCU is connected to an internet. So they basically transmit your data and collect all the data from all different kind of ECUs and collected by your TCU, which is a telematic control unit, and then it sends all the data to your OEM as well as the third party which has developed these kind of TCUs using different kind of infrastructure. Now we learned about how and why they are doing it. Now we will look into the positive side as well as the negative side of doing these kind of things. So the positive side of this is that they basically saves a lot of money. If you're talking about money, they save money on developing product, researching, as well as collecting all different kind of data as they were used to do earlier, because earlier they have to basically generate feedback from the customer, have to collect data from the market, what are the demands of the public. So they have to basically have a proper department earlier for different kind of feedbacks, and it just create a lot of mess in their system, and sometimes they just forget about few things. But if they are using the data, and it will basically help in saving money in a long term, you can say they basically collect all the data at one time, and using different kind of software they can generate data, and they can use these kind of data to develop the product for the future. Second one is the better insurance policy. Now you must have heard about pay per drive kind of insurance, and it would be launched in India after 2021, or you can say in the mid 2021 for the Indian vehicles, because we are seeing a great development in automotive sector and they are using TCUs. So these kind of things basically help in generating different kind of data like your vehicle performance, how you drive, where you're driving, how long you are driving. So these kind of things will help in generating better policies, and it will basically save your money, not for OEM but for the customers. Third one is improving customer satisfaction. For this I have a very great scenario. Suppose that you are driving your vehicle on a regular basis, and sometimes we forget about to get a vehicle service on time. So what will happen is that your data is being shared, or you can say your data is being collected by the authorized service center, and they will get to know what different kind of parts are being worn and what need to change, and they will basically alarm you beforehand to get your vehicle service on time. So these kind of things basically help in improving customer satisfaction. Your vehicle will be maintained and prolonged for the longer period, and it will be driven on road for the longer time, and this will basically enhance as your product life as well as help in improving the customer satisfaction. That's why automotive industry is moving toward collecting data and helping the automotive industry grow faster and making it more reliable. The negative side of this system is it safe? Is it safe means, is this all data are being collected by authorized center, or they are being collected by any another third party that can basically steal your data? So these kind of data can be steal by anyone, or they are basically protected at one place and no one can basically touch you, because we are not only sharing our name, place, but we are also sharing our payment details, which is the most important, or you can say important thing to develop in the future, because automotive industry is moving toward cashless, and as the systems and the toll roads are being connected to a cashless system, we need to make them more secure, as well as your data shouldn't be exchanged with any another you can say hacker or third party. Basically they can use this kind of data to threat you or against you. So we need to make sure that all these kind of data are being secured. And if you haven't watched my previous video on, you can say cyber security, please watch that video. You will get to know about how automotive industry is developing, and the coming future video we will cover all different kind of aspects of cyber security in the automotive sector. And as the time goes on and as the products got developed in the automotive sector regarding cyber security, this channel will keep you updating about these kind of things. So for that you can subscribe to our channel, and please feel free to press the bell icon. It's free of cost, and you can connect me through my Instagram or email ID given in the description. And if you have any kind of suggestion or feedback, feel free to comment down below. Thank you for watching this video till here, and peace.